Hello to a live stream number 43. Can you believe that? Yeah, anyways, um, here on Hello Talk, I'm speaking to Hello Talkers, but I'm speaking to you on Facebook and YouTube, YouTubers and Facebookers. You're watching a recorded live stream from the Hello Talk platform, the largest language learning app on the globe so far. Yeah, so you're watching it recorded. Anyways, so there is basically no difference. The only difference is the amount of a interaction, yeah, or the kind of like the degree of interaction. On Hello Talk, obviously you're watching me live, yeah, at the same time, at the same but on Facebook and YouTube, you're not watching me live, you're recorded. So the interaction, you could still interact on Facebook and YouTube, like via comments, yeah. So you comment anything, try to comment on anything you learn here. That's why I encourage you to do anything I kind of like deliver here. Try to interact with it, yeah. I'll get back to you later. You might be interacting with other viewers, our regulars as well, on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, via comments, but unfortunately you can't interact with people on the top because they were kind of like live, yeah. That's clear. I think it's clear. And if you find this boring or not interesting, you have the option to skip and get to the bottom of this topic, yeah. But anyways, you can still interact even on Facebook or YouTube by comments, and I get back to you later. Maybe other learners, they react to your comments and questions and they interact with you. That's why I encourage you to do all the time anyways, yeah, to interact with each other, yeah. But if you want live interaction, yeah, live with me, live with the others, other learners, it's gonna start building here. 2 views so far. They're gonna start coming. I'm gonna end up having 500 people like yesterday. Yeah, but meanwhile, while we're waiting, I'm gonna do like a quick kind of like introduction or review or whatever you call it. Yeah. Um, until they come and we start, obviously we start getting into the live stream little by little by little. Usually I do 1 hour, yeah, so be ready. But yesterday I ended up doing an hour and a half last night, but I've managed to do 2 live streams as well, so I am live now. We'll see how it goes. Usually when there is a football or sport event on telly, I am live on Hello Talk. I like watching sport while I'm live streaming. That's what I do. I feel like I can enjoy sport, meanwhile learning, helping others learn, or giving service to the community. There you go, 4 views so far. Hi to all of you. Hi. Let's have a look. Who do we have here? We've got Asted from my home country, Algeria. They disappeared just now. Luca from Italy. And we've got a Chinese. I don't read Chinese, unfortunately. Asted again. Yeah, from my home country, Algeria. I'm an Algerian living in Scotland, yeah? I'm not Scot. But I'm doing my best to help you guys, boys and girls. Not means it doesn't mean when I say guys, it means I'm speaking to girls. It means boys and girls, yeah. I believe I can help you with this language you find maybe interesting but also hard to learn. What do you think of English language? Let me learn in the comments below. How is your English learning experience going so far? Did you manage to are you managing to progress? What kind of difficulties? Feel free to address me any question regarding this language and I'll try to help. Obviously, if your question I feel like it needs a live stream or a series of live streams, that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing series. We've done first series revolving around the word the word friend. The second one is about animals, but we've done the first one already about a dog. We're finishing this morning. I thought I finished with it yesterday, but I felt like there's still four words, yeah, really important in English. They have to do with the word cat, yeah. So we've done cat, and next one maybe tonight. I'm gonna start doing the word pig, yeah, and there is a lot to learn. It's common, yeah. Based on what I'm doing my live stream, based on what I think important to learn, yeah. Start with the most important, and then it get. The more we get kind of like dig deeper, and it gets a bit complicated. That when kind of like different courses, different techniques come into play, where I teach you phrasal verbs, idioms, not only vocabulary. Yeah, we revolve our course around vocabulary, but you're not actually just learning vocabulary. You're learning verbs, you're learning expressions, you're learning what I believe to be a real real English spoken by English speakers, yeah. Good English speakers or native speakers, it's the same. It's the same because you can, in my opinion, you can learn any language you want. Um, I speak 7 languages, yeah. From my own experience, you can learn any language. It has nothing to do with they're more intelligent, I'm stupid or whatever. No, it's not like that. You've got three. I'm always been asked a question. How can you learn a language? Yeah, and I answer, you've got three things you have to keep in mind. Yeah, motivation. You would have to have motivation to learn. You're learning French, you've got to be motivated in way or another. You love it, you've got a girlfriend in France or whatever, you've got a job, a good job. If you learn French, you get a good job, and motivation. The second one, you need to get theory, you need to have theory. You get teacher to teach you, you buy books, you learn on your own, you get your friend to teach you, your dad, your mom, it doesn't matter. You need theory. And the third condition, in my opinion, is you put that into practice. And here is where another common question I get often: how do I get people to practice with me? And the answer is, you don't need people to practice with. Good morning. You don't need people, yeah. It would be helpful, but you can still start by your own. You can do it on your own, you can do it with other learners. You don't need a French person from someone from France or from Canada, the French speaking part in Canada, to speak to you, or Belgium or whatever. If I don't have people, I'm not going to progress. No, you will progress. Yeah, there is other learners around the world, French, English or whatever. You can communicate with them and start practicing. Alternatively, that's English alternative, you can practice on your own. There is a multitude, yeah, of techniques or strategies you can do to practice the language you're learning. A speech. A speech, 10 minutes, 10 minutes lecture. They're like watching and they're like, 10 minutes lecture. I escaped my school not to be lectured by you, Taki. Anyways, let's have a look who's with us so far. Hi, Luca. Hi to you. How are you doing? Luca disappeared. And we've got Fats and still ranking on our live stream. And Mary, hi. Mary, hi. Hi to you. I believe Mary, one of our regulars, yeah? Let's give you some time. You're gonna come, and I keep going with my live stream anyways. Because, why? Because I'm targeting not only you here on Hello Talk. I'm sorry to say that. But I've got YouTubers, I've got Facebookers, because this live stream is going to be posted later on Facebook and YouTube. And this is my Facebook. Let's spin it at the top. Hi, Mary. Hi. I seen your hi. Yeah. YouTube and Facebook. Let's spin it to the top. This is the name so far. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing it in the future, but is the way it is right now. Yeah. Just copy paste it, and you should be able to watch all of my previous live stream or future live stream when you can't be on Hello Talk for a reason or another. This is my Facebook. Let's spin it to the top. Hi, Mary. How are you? Are you married Romanian Mary that we know? Or you're someone else? And guess what? That's someone coming, one of our regular troublemakers. Safa, say hello to Safa. Say hello back to her. She's been sending us a nice hello. Hi, Safa. How are you doing? Where have you been? It's been a long time. We've never seen you. Looks like you're enjoying your holiday, whatever you are. Such a warm one. Yeah, indeed. It's just different way. It's your way to say hello. Um, that's so good, Mary. Yeah. So I managed to get you. Um, um, and we've got Farouk. Yeah, Farouk from Turkey. Hi to you, Farouk. Hi, 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 hi. Boys and girls started building like it used to be, and we've got hardly another one. كيف حالك? Yeah, I'm alright, I'm alright. And كيف حالك صفا? So I was kind of like making an introduction, and I was saying to the YouTubers and Facebookers, you've got the option to skip, but you guys, you're screwed, unfortunately. You're gonna have to bear all of that. Unless you leave hello talk and whatever, you're gonna watch me later on Facebook or YouTube. Yeah. Sup, dude? I'm alright. I'm alright. Got not football today. It's basketball. Montenegro versus Mexico, and it's still fine as long as sport. Sorry about that, but that's what I enjoy doing. Watching telly, sport activities, events, or whatever. Neither football or Mexico, yeah? Neither football or basketball. What do you mean? You don't like countries? What about the countries? A Mexican or someone from Montenegro would be angry at you if you say yes. Harley. So we've got Gerges, Gerges, yeah, Gerges from Egypt. Hi to you, Gerges. If you're joining any English conversation or uh, people's talking to each other, out of kind of like it's like a rule, yeah, moral rule. You should say hi or hello if you don't know us. It's the first time we see your name here. Just say hello, yeah, Georges, yeah. And yes, of course, I'm an Algerian living in Scotland, so I speak Arabic. Your native language is probably Arabic because you're from Egypt. You got Egyptian flag. Yeah, say hello. Hello is for, you know what? This is a bit of culture. If you don't know people, yeah, just say hello. You don't have to say hi. But then, hopefully, if you become one of our regulars, just say hi. Or go like, Charlie, sup, dude. There she is here. Sup, dude. Yeah. So she's saying countries are fine. So you're alright. You should be alright. You've got no problem with a Mexico or Montenegro. Can I ask a grammar question? Yes, go ahead, please. Um, Hello, yes, Arabic. Yeah, I assume so. I've got a bunch of Egyptians on my live streams. Some of them um, 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 our regulars. I'm trying not to look into comments. You distract me, guys. Anyways, we've got a bunch of views. Some of them are our regulars. Hopefully, you'll be one of our regulars if you like our live stream and you feel like you're having fun and you're learning, having fun with Harley. Sup, dude. It's your turn today, Harley. Yeah, so anyways, so guess what? That's what I like the most. Farouk's asking a grammar question, grammar related, or a question related to grammar. Grammar related question. Grammar related a question. Oh, sorry about that. But what we got now? We've got Charlie. We've got Charlie, Harley, sorry. answering them. That's what I want you to do. You could interact with each other directly, yeah, and you can make friends or whatever. Even if you like someone, if they think they are the guy for you or whatever, you can just watch me or whatever, and you get contact with each other or whatever, and you help each other up, yeah. It's because I'm like that. So we've got Öznur. Hi, hi, hi. First time I see this name. What does Öznur mean, please? What's your native language? It's Algerian, yeah? It's not Arabic. I don't believe in Arabic being my native language, but I speak Arabic, standard Arabic, fluently, yeah? My native language is Algerian. I speculate it's a mixture of like even different than the Egyptian Arabic, completely different, mixture of different languages, yeah. I always seem to go Öznur from Turkey here. In Algeria you could say waraq for paper, yeah, but oftentimes we say karat and Öznur could maybe, or Farah could confirm that it means a paper in Turkish language. That's in our Algerian. When you say hi, you say how are you? You say in Algerian wesh حوالك, yeah. Wesh, it's closer to was in German or what in English. It's not Arabic. It's not standard Arabic. Anyways, I could make live streams about that. But anyways, so and to are totally different things. Yeah, I agree with that, Farouk. Did you just call me? Yeah, sorry about that. How dare you? Sorry, I'm really sorry. I got confused. In my lab, her name is Charlie, and sorry about that. So, yeah, just shoot. I think there is. I prefer not to comment about that. So, anyways. So, two and so yeah, I agree with Harley. There, it depends on the context, Farouk. It depends on. They're completely different. To and so, they're completely different things. Yeah. So, anyways. So, I thought last night we finished with the word cat, but I kind of like double checked, yeah? To double check, to double check, to double a check. It's a composed verb, yeah? Double check. To double check, I checked again. Instead of saying I checked again, I double checked and I found out, sorry, that there are still four kind of like words, and yeah, thanks Safa, thanks for tipping me, thank you Safa. Yeah, so a girl that has no name, anyways, double check, you're so funny, anyways, because, yeah, you're interacting with each other, that's why I encourage you to do anyways, yeah. Yeah, so today we're gonna deal with four words related to the word a car, yeah, and hopefully we're done by today. We'll be done by the word car. We've done so far 6 live streams about this word. We started from the kind of like the simplest, kind of like the meaning. You know what cat means, that animal, yeah, big, but also in the English language you call, for example, a lion animals, cat-like animals. Cat-like, it means their shape or the way they are, they look like a cat, yeah, but they are not cats. Like when you look at a lion or a tiger, they look like cat, so we call them big cat, yeah. So this is something we learned the first live stream. This is the thing what we learn in our live streams. For example, the cat refers to the cat family as the whole, yeah? The cat family, yeah? We call them cat family. So the lion, a lion or a cat or tiger or panther, they all belong to the cat family, and so on and so on. That's what we've done the first live stream. The second live stream we'll figure out is the word cat in English language related to many idioms. So we started tackling them one by one. For example, if you say something you shouldn't have said, a secret, your friend speaking to you, telling you, I bought an HP laptop, and you're meeting another friend or her mum or whatever, and by accident you're talking about laptops and you slip, yeah, your mouth slips, yeah, and you tell her mum, oh, you know what, you've got a laptop like the other one, so you let the cat out of the bag. So you let the cat out of the bag. Here the meaning, you said something you shouldn't have said, and so on and so on and so on. We've done many of that, mainly like idiom, because I found a lot of idioms in English language related to cat, yeah. To fight, for example, we done in one of the other live streams, we done to fight like cat and dog, is when you fight, um, when you fight continuously, yeah, continuously, and you argue and stuff like that, you fight like cat and dog. This idiom's got two words, yeah. We done dog, the first one, dog, and a cat, yeah, for city dogs. So this idiom could be in a could be included into the dog section and the cat section, to fight like cat and dog. That's what we do, yeah. We grab a word and then break it down little by little. Yeah, good old cat fight. That's another fight, yeah. um that's what we've done so far. I think we hit them all, yeah, most of them, yeah. But today we're gonna deal with like a um other four words. So the first one should be cat lady. You know what a cat lady means? Um, yeah, so cat. Yeah, exactly. Um, good old cat fight. Boys and girls, we've got Hannon. Hi to you, Hannon. Hi, hi. Yeah, I agree with you, Harley. So, what about raining cats and dogs? What I'm trying to do, yeah, I'm doing updated a list of idioms, something that is still uh, um, uh, it's like updated a list of idioms that are still used. Raining cats and dogs, you might come across that. Yeah, it's a bit old-fashioned. It's, I don't hear it that much. Yeah, but it's still used. But what I'm trying to do is remember what remember how do I say that? Let me think. I forgot what to say. Sorry. Yeah, so let's have laughing. Hey, you're laughing and I'm getting blamed for it. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, we've got to miss your lives. Yeah, you feel free to join any time, Hannon. Yeah, we don't see you that much. I've been quite busy. Yeah, you've got a lot on your plate, yeah? You have been, yeah, having lot on your plate, yeah? That's what you should maybe say, on your plate, to just practice the thing we come across together. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, Rain's cats and dogs, it does exist, but I'm not really sure it's still like used that often. Yeah. So what we're doing is something that is common, more like common and obviously used. Yeah. I'm trying my best, but obviously. This is what I come up with so far, yeah. So we've got the first one, cat lady. What does cat lady? Yeah, means you've been busy. I've been I've been having lots on my plate. It's a different way. You speak to Harley. She's really advanced English speaker or whatever. She's been living in Scotland, and obviously English is like her native language. She's got me and her. We've got native like English level. Does that make sense? Like we're not natives, but because we've been living in Scotland and working at our English that much, that's why we're trying to help you. So you speak to Harley, she says to you, sometimes she tells you I'm busy, or most of the time she tells you I've got a lot on my plate. Just the samurai saying I'm busy, blah blah, I've got children. No, she tells you I've got lots on my plate. She's got lots or on her plate. She's busy. Lucky you. Anyway, so is it Scottish or British? It's English in general. I'm trying to teach you English, yeah? Standard English, yeah? Don't get mixed up, yeah? Don't get confused. Don't get distracted. This is often done by a language learner, yeah? They get distracted, they go off topic too much. But what a mentor does, I'm a mentor, I guide you in this respect to kind of like not get distracted and get to learn the things little by little, so you build your own um, knowledge about English language, yeah? So far, English, it might be another language. Speak seven. Anyways, so I thought it's English, yeah. So, a cat lady. What does a cat lady mean? A woman who has a lot of cats, yeah? Especially a woman who lives alone and is considered to be slightly strange. Remember, hardly stop. Anyway, so a woman who has a lot of cats, especially a woman who lives alone and is considered to be slightly strange. Remember, if you got cats as a woman and you get to meet guys or whatever and you've got lots of women, it's regarded as kind of like strange, yeah, but it's still fine. It's your life, it's who you are or what you like to be or whatever. But just to say that in English language, like kind of like when you say cat lady, yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah, especially, yeah. Thank you so much, Harley, yeah. That's a good example, boys and girls here. Yeah, and married with, she's being sarcastic a bit, but she's still, you're still helping the situation, Harley. Yeah, yeah, usually a woman, yeah. So, unmarried with, yeah, like lots of cats, yeah, 10, 20, yeah, a dozen of cats, like, she doesn't. I think what Harry's referring to, she doesn't have a life. anyways, yeah. We've got someone. Hi, thanks for the gift. Jolie Bay. Hi to you. Hi. What's that? Unicorn, whatever. Anyways, thank you for the gift. Thank you. Anyways, what were we saying with. Yeah, Harley. So a cat lady is regarded a bit strange. You know, some people are just, different, not to get into that much, yeah. So a woman who has a lot of cats, especially a woman who lives alone, yeah, and married or whatever, for some reasons she lives alone and is considered to be slightly strange. This is something like really like extreme, I've got an example here. I don't want people to think of me, look, it's just really even reserved, yeah. I don't want people to think of me as some crazy cat lady, yeah. She's got 20 or 40 cats. You've been really bad, Harley. She's, yeah. But again, Safa, we're Harley. We're talking about Anglo-Saxon culture in general. You know how is it like if you're here in Scotland, you're 40 or whatever, you're single and you've got 20 cats. It's a bit like, it's your life still, but you know what I'm talking about, yeah. That's what we need to kind of like convey to English learners, yeah. Yeah, so that's what a cat lady mean. Yeah. She regularly plays the piano and she's known in the neighborhood as the cat lady. Anyways, so this way or another, it's not nice being called. Exactly, I agree with you, Hardy. Yeah, uh, it's not. You should work on not being called cat lady. Yeah, it's alright to have a cat or two or whatever, yeah, but you should have a life in between, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, but again, it's your life. We don't get, into we're not like that anyway. We just learn, yeah. So you come across the cat lady, democratic tag, respect and other. Anyways, that was cat lady, the first one. The second one I've got here is a cat flap. Cat flap. What does cat flap mean? This is really important. I couldn't have gone further with another animal without doing these, and we done um, the cat, yeah? And then you come across cat flap, and then you'd be like, oh, I never studied that with Taki. Anyways, I don't take the blame. Anyways, it's your responsibility to learn. But I'm kind of like here trying to kind of help. That's it. I'm just. Even when you go on my social media, they call me teacher. That's my description. I never claim to be a teacher, yeah? So, it's your. It's your problem. Seriously, I'm not joking now. It is your problem. Sorry. So a cat flap, yeah? A cat flap, a small opening with cover, yeah? An opening, yeah? With a cover. Yeah, small opening with a cover cut into a door. So you've got a door, you've got a small opening with cover, yeah? Or wall, usually in a wall, yeah? Yeah, a hole in your door. That's even better, Harley, yeah? I'm just relying on kind of like proper like definition. But yeah, that's better to let cats in and out. Well done, well done. Or a window so that cat can come in and out. Yeah, so that's what a cat flap is. So what I encourage you always to do here on Hello Talk, or the one who's watching me now recorded on YouTube or Facebook, what you do is anything we do or you feel like it's new to you, in order for you to internalize it. Remember, we talked about internalize and then externalize. This is like really important in learning any language, yeah? So you'd have to internalize it, or you embrace it, yeah? You learn it. It's not learning, you just internalize it and then you process it and then you externalize it differently. That's what I encourage you to do. In order for you to internalize that new word or whatever new concept you just learned, cat lady or cat flap, repeat, yeah? Repeat. Read it. You're already doing reading when you read the comments, and that's why I love Hello Talk. You feel all of this panel, people interacting, and you're reading, and you're doing a lot of reading, then maybe you think, yeah? And then what you do is try to speak that. Repeat. Speak, yeah? Speak that spoken one, and once it's internalized, you hopefully hopefully while you're repeating, you kind of like have already processed it, yeah? Processed it. And then um um, and then you externalize it. Try to write comments, try to interact, not necessarily with me, what you're doing now with each other, commenting, and Harley helping you guys. And I can see Harley is amazing, and yes, she is Harley. I went onto your profile yesterday, I think, and I think she's doing maybe live streams or whatever. Like, I never spoke to her in private, but I think from what I looked, and she's also probably a teacher or whatever, yeah? Aren't you, Harley? Maybe she can help you as well. Feel free to follow her or whatever. Get in touch with her and see what she thinks. You should follow her or not. That's your problem and hers. I nipped into her profile yesterday and I seen like she's like a teacher or whatever. Has, you can tell that she's helpful and stuff. If you like to get in touch with her, maybe she would like that. Please have Hardy on the stage. It would be an interesting conversation. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so here Alice. Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. She's a lovely soul. Yeah, we're glad to have her here. Anyways, that was cat flap, yeah? Cat flap. Small opening with a cover cut into a door, wall, or a window, yeah? So that a cat can come in and out, yeah? So for you, it's not important. You have it on a wall, you have it on a window, or whatever. It's a cut, a cut, a cut. CUT, yeah? To cut. It's a cut, yeah? Hole, to make it as a hole, yeah? And then it allows cat in and out. That's the thing, yeah? Have it a window or whatever, doesn't matter. That's a cat flap. The cat brought a bird in, brought someone in, yeah? So let them in. So the cat brought a bird in through the cat flap. That's a good example. Our rabbit has learned to use the cat flap. So a rabbit learned to use cat flap. Anyways, that's this is the second word that we're dealing with today. So let's move on to a third word, yeah? So we've got cafe. Cafe here, it's a French word borrowed or imported from French. It's an English word became now. It's not like coffee. Coffee is the drink, yeah? You're drinking coffee. This is coffee, but be careful, this is cafe. I come across this word even in German, although they don't use like the in German is like that cafe. Cafe, yeah, but it's pronounced the same as in English and in French. Cafe, and we've got cat cafe. This is what's more important for us. Sorry about that. So just give me some time. Cat cafe. Careful, it's like French word. See the symbol on the E in French, we call it accent. L'accent. You've got different, it's a French kind of like highlights, yeah? So we've got accent aigu, grave, circonflexe, yeah? Aigu, grave, circonflexe. But here is aigu, yeah? Aigu. So cat cafe. What does that mean in English? Cat cafe. I've got here a cafe. A cafe is the shop. Coffee is the drink, yeah? I'm drinking coffee. I'm not drinking cafe, yeah? Cafe is in French, yeah? In German, cafe. But in English, cafe is something different. In English, I'm drinking my coffee. My coffee, yeah? But in a cafe shop. In a cafe shop. So the shop, yeah? The place where you go for a coffee. I'll go for a coffee or tea or whatever, yeah? So that's a shop. Oftentimes cake for me as well. fresh brownie. Anyway, so cat cafe. What does cat cafe means? There's a shop still, yeah, and we've got the word cat, yeah. A cafe where there are cats for customers to play with or a watch. So here is where science kind of like science come into place. So scientifically, when see, that's the first reaction my heaven, yeah. So scientifically, when you've gone animal, when you're in contact with animal and cats as well, watching them, or remember we learned this word to pet. You know what does to pet mean? Do you remember that? To pet has got two meanings, yeah? As a verb, the word pet, we know what a pet means, yeah? It's an animal, a companion animal you kind of like look after into your house as a pet, yeah? It's domesticated animal, yeah? Anyways, but the word to pet, when you use it as a verb, it's got two meanings. That's a review for your lesson. It's a place where you can pet the pets. Exactly. Watch them or pet them. So we've got, let's make this review for them, Harley, yeah? You've got two meanings. One, when it's used between human beings, yeah? Usually, when a man and woman pet each other, is they touch each other in a sexual way, yeah? So a man pets a woman or vice versa. That's the first meaning with human beings. But with animals, like Harley said here, to pet an animal is to touch them kind of like gently, yeah? In a very kind and gentle way. Has nothing to do with sex. Careful, careful. Sex only with human beings, yeah? Between each other. So when they pet each other, yeah? You're reading a book. It's fine, hardly, it's English language. You're reading a big story or whatever book, and then they tell you man and woman, they get in touch with each other, they pet in each other, yeah? It's like a poetic, kind of like a poetic verb, yeah? So they pet each other. Here the meaning is basically to avoid. It's just another way, higher way. You know what poems are like? Poetry is like academic, like really high English. So they pet each other, yeah? They start petting each other. So they touch each other sexually, in a sexual way. And then you got I don't want to get into the detail, but you know what the meaning means. But for an animals, no sex, please forget that kind of like sphere. Don't let your mind go into that. You pet an animal, that's why we call them pets. You touch them in a gentle and kind way. So that was pet, yeah. So this cafe, this shop, because it's scientifically proven that when you pet an animal, you've got lots of benefits. You've got people, for example, who's got ADHD. You know, have you heard of that? ADHD or autism within this sphere, yeah? ADHD, for example, ADHD. This is a very exactly. So people with ADHD, I agree with you, Harley. People with ADHD, this stands for. Remember, we talked about what does stand for mean. To stand for something. This basically another way to say means. ADHD stands for attention. Yeah. Deficit. Sorry about that. It's gonna take me a wee while. Deficit. ADHD. Hyper. Yeah. Yes. That's correct. Activity disorder. Hyperactivity. Sorry, hyperactivity altogether. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hyperactivity altogether. Hyperactivity. And then D stands for this. Yeah, that's correct. I seen a comment disorder from Piria from India. Thanks so much. Attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. Because they are hyper, this results into launching a mechanism in their body. These people, unfortunately, they have anxiety, yeah? Yeah, because they overthink and stuff. There is lots of symptoms, among them anxiety, yeah? And petting an animal relieves, yeah? To relieve or alleviate. To relieve. Relieve means to relax, basically, to relax, or to alleviate, to relax, or to alleviate, yeah, kind of, not like a literal meaning, but in this context, you could say also alleviate. Alleviate usually a degree of something, of anxiety. Yeah. So so that's why these types of cafes come into play, where you could book a table, or obviously you're gonna have to pay extra. If a coffee costs you like £4, then you're gonna be probably paying for like I don't know, £10 a person. So your coffee included or whatever, your cake. Plus, obviously, the more you order, the more. But you're paying basically for your session where you can pet animals. Usually a show as well. Now what they do is like a show about cats or whatever. Someone kind of like lecturing you. It's like, yeah, anyways. But in general, it's like a cafe, yeah? So that's a cat cafe. Cat cafe. So that's the third word. Yeah, let's move on to a the fourth one. Yeah, a cat burglar, cat burglar, burglar and burglary. Have you heard of that? Unfortunately, it doesn't exist. It's breaking into people's house. That's burglary. Yeah, but a cat burglar is the person who commits burglary. Yeah, so a thief, so coming to steal, yeah? A thief who enters and leaves a building. Why is it cat burglar? This is the common, why we call them cat burglar. There is a burglar, normal burglar, but this one is cat burglar. Particularly, he looks like a cat when he does that. So, a thief who enters and leaves a building by what? By climbing up walls to an upper window. So wall, window, they climb like a cat. It's a cat. I've got a cat-like behavior. Unfortunately, cat. See if human beings would learn properly. That's why I say it's their problem. It's your problem as a human being to learn, not to Uh, so if they learned from a cat, in my opinion, they would learn not to steal, not to kind of like thief others, to commit burglary, yeah? But they learn to do like a cat, but not... doing all sorts right now. So bad. Anyways, so a thief who enters and leaves a building by climbing up walls, yeah, to an upper window, door, etc. So a cat burglar. See why Harley always say I'm really like trying not to laugh and stuff. Hi Melina, hi. Boys and girls, another one from our regulars. Melina from Iran. Hi to you. How are you? Yeah, so that's why I say to myself always, I stop myself from laughing. So a human being, yeah, they learn to copy a cat, and they claim they're better than animals, yeah, which they are, logically. But from what we've seen, at least from this example, they learn to climb like a cat and stuff, copy the cat in anything. But unfortunately, the cat breaks into your house, they come, they climb and stuff, but they never break into your house. They don't steal. They just come, say hi, you pet them and have fun with them and stuff, and they leave. I had, when I used to live in Fife, my next neighbor has got a cat. His name is Rambo. You remember Rambo, the movie? Like, his name is not to forget, Rambo. And when you look at them, that cat look like Rambo. Like, when you look at them, Rambo. So I was often being asked by my neighbor, did you see Rambo? Yeah. You know what? 13 streets away, Rambo, kind of like hanging around, not around, he's palling up with other cats. Remember, we done pal, the word pal, yeah, when we done the series of Friends, and pal around, you remember what does that mean? To hang around and make friends with kind of like people with the same mind and like-minded people, yeah? So for him and other cats, and makes friendships and stays over for a night and stuff. But we've what has to do with our life shame. fortunately and mysteriously, Rambo never, like, he was reported missing. He was reported not being home for days and nights, and he comes back later eventually, but it was never reported that Rambo stole from someone. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. You know what? It's not helping the situation now. We're remembering Rambo. We should have seen him. He was a Rambo. Aye. Anyways. Yeah, so that's a good example. So we've got cat burglar. Yeah, you know what, burglary, when you break into other people's houses, and usually there is theft or whatever. There is other crimes related with that, yeah, sexual assault included, yeah. But anyways, not our. The synonym for that is a house breaker, yeah. They break into houses, and I've got here, she also burglar, yeah, a burglar, but we said that the difference is the way they get into people's houses. They copy a cat, so a cat burglar, a cat burglar, yeah, housebreaker and burglar, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, there is other crimes involved. Usually, yeah, we're not experts, we're not police officers, obviously. Among you must be police officer or whatever, but at least me, I'm not. Yeah, I think that was for today. So, cat burglar, cat cafe, cat flap, cat lady. So you missed a lot, Melina, but you never missed on nothing, anyways. Uh, Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He's was such a character. Yeah. So you never missed on anything really. Like this live stream, I don't know why it doesn't appear here. Live stream number 43. You missed this live stream. Don't worry. Catwalking. I don't think it's that common. Catwalk, in my opinion. Yeah. Remember, Harley, we're trying to target also like advanced learner, but not like that much. Yeah. We've got beginners. You can tell by the questions, some of them they're really still struggling. Yeah. So we try to target like beginners, really beginners, but not that boring, but also we target advanced. But you feel like even when you're advanced, you're learning as a learner. I mean, English learner, not speaking about you in person, but you're still learning. I've got oftentimes even native speakers as well. I think you should. No, you don't bother. No, you don't bother at all. They like you here. Look at them. They were commenting about you. They all like you, and I advise them to go get in touch with you. Not harass you personally. I looked yesterday on your profile. I said that. Ay, God. When you look into her profile, she looks like really like struggled. That woman. May God be with you, Harley. Me, you know what? I stopped them. I started getting harassed at the beginning, and then it made it paid. Chatting to me paid. You pay one Hello Talk coin, so only serious learner would go and pay and speak to me, and eventually we're not wasting each other time. So I made it paid. I advise you to do so, Harley, since you can teach them English anyways, yeah. So I done that, and eventually all stopped. Sometimes they get kind of like weird. But usually I've got nice people. Yeah, awesome. I got unknown chat block. Yeah, I done that as well. Yeah, unknown. I don't have nothing, like, basically, and I made it paid. A chat. So if you want to learn or whatever, just chat. Pay Hello Talk coin per message. It's not expensive, but also stops you as. Usually they're not. I'm not trying to be like nasty or something. Usually, someone who's here not to learn, they don't invest, they don't buy a VIP. I've got VIP, she's got VIP, yeah. But I'm not saying non-VIP they're not learners. Yeah, I've got serious learners here, non-VIPs. But for a reason or another, they don't buy for a VIP. It's fine. It's their choice. Yeah. Um, but usually when you're not VIP, you don't pay money to harass others. Yeah. So I made it paid, and that's me. You pay, you get to. Anyways, coffee, coffee. Other, I would have been mad. And you're telling them. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. You would have been married for thousands of times. Tell him I'm a cat lady. Believe me, even pretending you're a cat lady won't help the situation. Ah, yeah, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Um, yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, that's kind of me how I stopped them. I stopped. Anyways, doesn't matter. So that was me for this morning. Officially, we're done with the word cat. Like I said, Harley was mentioning other ways, but they're like either non-common. She's the kind of like teacher, I think. Yeah, are you Harley? Yeah, it's like really advanced. So not even advanced. She's like advanced native, like level. Yeah, that's what you can get. Like, don't be discouraged at all. You can attain that level. Like, you just have to keep it. Yeah. Um, but from my own experience, yeah, I'm targeting like beginners or intermediate, elementary, intermediate, and advanced as well. Yeah, natives as well. They can come. Harlish is here and stuff. Yeah, and you feel like you're learning, having fun as well and stuff, and you're just, you know what, you can still. Thanks so much, Harley. And you still feel like you're learning, but in a different way. Even when you're advanced, you're native. Yeah, in my opinion, you still learn all the time. You still learn. Yeah. Adel comment, hi to you, Adel. Unfortunately, I'm finished. But don't worry. Good morning to you, Adel. Hi, Monica. Hi to all of you. But don't worry, you've got here my Facebook, YouTube. You should be able to watch all the previous live stream. And yes, with all the comments and people and stuff, it's just not live, yeah, but you can still interact, yeah, you can still comment and stuff and ask questions. And I get back to you as soon as I can. But I'm afraid if you want to go live or come on here on the stage, yeah, so I'm afraid you would have to be on Hello Talk. Keep an eye on my moments and stuff. Um, yeah, so yeah, you look like me. Thanks. Anyways, so I'm gonna have to call it a day. Remember, call it a day. Last night I said I'm calling it a night. Yeah. You need to be careful with this. Um, yeah, it was nice seeing you too, Harley. One of our regulars. Hi to all of you. Hi. So be careful with using call it a day, call it a night. Yeah, we're in the day. Say call it a day means I'm gonna stop. But when you're in the night, let's call it a night. So let's call it a day. Have a great day. Thanks, Harley. Thanks.